Good morning, this is the latest market news. I am Uliana. Asian stocks were mostly lower on Wednesday ahead of the conclusion of the much-anticipated US Federal Reserve policy meeting. The Fed will wrap up its meeting later in the global day, with many investors expecting the central bank to start reducing the scale of its bond buying program, a process that has become known as tapering. Some markets won't get a chance to react to Fed developments until next week due to a number of public holidays that will take place across the region. South Korea is closed for the rest of the week, while Shanghai won't be trading on Thursday and Friday. The Nikkei was up 1.9% in Tokyo, responding well to a positive overnight lead from the US. Australia's ASX 200 was down 0.3%. The US dollar was slightly higher against the yen, last at 99.20 yens compared with 99.12 late Tuesday in New York. The Australian dollar dropped slightly to 0.9343 to the US dollar. The prospect of a smaller US stimulus program sent gold 0.9% lower to $1,297.30 US dollars per ounce. The direction of US monetary policy has been in focus throughout the summer, with investors scrutinizing every major release of economic data for clues on how it might influence the Fed. In recent months, fears of a stimulus withdrawal has resulted in a number of sell-offs in Asia, especially in Southeast Asian markets like Indonesia and the Philippines. Monetary policy in the US is the main event today. The Federal Reserve is widely expected to announce that it will begin slowing its bond buying program. In addition, the August update on US housing starts is set for release ahead of the Fed announcement. US housing starts 12:30 GMT. During the April through July period, new residential construction is slowed relative to the pace in February and March. That's a reminder that the outlook for the housing market is increasingly tied to interest rates. Analysts are adjusting expectations accordingly for a world where rates are projected to rise further in the months ahead. Today's report is expected to show a modest rise to 915,000 starts in August from 896,000 previously based on the consensus forecast. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.